So, good day everyone. For today's discussion, we are going to talk about what is a connotative and denotative meaning. So, we are going to explore and find out what is the difference between the two. So, first, let us talk about what is a connotative meaning. So, a connotative meaning is connoting or tending to connote. It is an idea or quality that a word makes you think about in addition to its meaning, a word with positive or negative connotations. So from the word to connote, that means you are trying to signify or to suggest an associative or secondary meaning in addition to its primary meaning. Or shall we say, it is an emotional suggestion of a word that is not literal. Also, the connotative meaning of a word always starts with its dictionary meaning, but it expands to include the surrounding text. A connotative meaning can either be positive or negative emotional subtext depending on the situation. So did you just get my point? So just always remember that when we say connotative meaning, it always includes the feelings and ideas that people may connect with that word. So for you to clearly understand what is a connotative meaning, I provided some examples. So first example is the home, the word home. A possible connotation of home is a place of warmth, comfort, and affection. So this is already an act of connoting in which we are suggesting an additional meaning or expression for the word home apart from its explicit meaning or apart from its dictionary meaning. So the next is he is such a dog. So the word dog connotes shamelessness or ugliness. So the next example is that woman is a dove heart. So dove implies peace or gentility. Blue for sadness, owl for death, and snake for evil or danger. So as you can see from the screen, there are three columns. The first column is the positive connotation, the second column is the neutral connotation, and the third column is the negative connotation. And as what I've said a while ago, a connotation can either be positive, neutral, or negative. So for the positive connotation, we have words interested, employ, thrifty, steadfast, and for the neutral connotation, we have curious, use, saving, tenacious, and for the negative, we have nosy, exploit, stingy, stubborn, crammed, and conceited. So, it is just really understandable that connotative meaning is when you connote or you are suggesting additional meaning of a word from apart from its literal meaning or apart from its dictionary meaning. So that is a connotative meaning. So since we already know what is a connotative meaning, then let's proceed to the denotative meaning. So denotative meaning is a standard definition of a word or the literal meaning of the word. The denotation of a word in the central sense and the entire set of objects that can be contained in the word's meaning. So in connotative, we are tending to connote, while in denotative, we are tending to denote. That means it is the standard definition of the literal meaning of the word. So denotative meaning of a word is simply the commonly accepted meaning or the definition of the word if we are going to look up for that word in the dictionary. So it does not include the main feelings and ideas that people may connect with that word, unlike the connotative meaning. It also doesn't imply subject or judgment. So for example, the word chick. So the word chick, if we're going to look up for the dictionary for the word chick, it literally refers to baby birds. But if we are going to connote the word chick, it often used to refer girls. So the word rock, it refers to an actual stone, but if we are going to connote the word rock, it refers to a certain form of music. The word mule, it is a cross between a horse and a donkey. But if we are going to connote the word mule, it means a stubborn person. The next is, the boy was pushy. So that means he was literally pushing people. So she was cold. That means she was cold in temperature. So the dog is a moth. The word moth, if we are going to look for the word moth in the dictionary, it literally refers to mix of several breeds. So the dog is mix of several breeds. So it was too hard. So the object was too firm. So symbols also have important denotations or literal meaning. They are often used as math symbols but could be used for other purposes. So as you can see from the screen, it is very familiar. The symbols are very familiar because it is not already new to us. We already encounter this symbol since we are in our elementary grade, especially in our mathematics subject. So as we discussed the connotative and denotative meaning, we can clearly observe that the connotative meaning has more of an emotional association and is more likely to trigger an emotional response than denotative. So we can differentiate that denotative is straightforward, but it can be restricting. For instance, a novel or a Wattpad. So some of us here are fond of reading Wattpads or novels. So if an entire Wattpad or novel uses denotative meaning of words, it would be dull. It would be too boring to read. So by the use of connotations, it allows for more creativity, details, character development, and building. So it is really important to use denotative and connotative meaning when we are writing a story, novels, and other academic writings. So I hope you learned something from our discussion. I hope that you can use your learnings for future purposes, and thank you very much and have a good day.